Thank you. Good evening again, fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests. Welcome to our 50 general meeting. So before we start, I saw some visiting guests and visiting Toastmaster. So how about we share a little bit small introduction. So how about for our Wong Meng? Can you share about regarding you?
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Li Shi from SIMA Johor Toastmasters. I'm invited by my club president, Mr. Wong, to attend the meeting today. As I saw the WhatsApp group, there are numerous competent speakers there who are going to present our speech, and they are going to deliver their speech. So I'm here to learn something and gain something new from you guys. Thank you, everyone.
All right, welcome, Lisa. So how about our Yijia? Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, good everyone. I hope you can hear me well. This is the title over here. Okay, I am from Toastmasters, and I'd like to wish you all back to work. So there'll be tomorrow will be a Tuesday blues for some of you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Yijia. How about our visiting Toastmaster Chester?
Hi everyone, Chester from Toastmasters Club, and thank you Isha for filling up for me as well. Last minute. Good to see everyone, and I hope to enjoy the meeting tonight with all of you. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Chester. Welcome to all of you. So before we start, let me share screen first. Okay. Before we start the meeting, we shall remember our house rule first. First, remember silent mute your phone during the meeting. Mute when you are not speaking. Always display the video when you are speaking or not speaking. Please pin the timer when you are delivering your speech. And last but not least, sit in good posture in front of the camera. So I shall pass the control to our president to speech, his opening speech. Please, President. Thank you.
Thank you, our Sergeant Yaman at the ring for your opening. Distinguished Toastmaster Meng Tze, our immediate past District 102 presidents. Immediate past District 102 Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Meng Tze, Distinguished Toastmaster CP, Effective Coaching Laboratory, Asia, and our fellow Toastmaster and lovely guests, good evening. Welcome to Sutera Utama Toastmasters Club 50 regular meetings. I think today is a very wonderful day. And firstly, I would like to say that thank you so much for all the visiting Toastmaster, our immediate past district director Meng Tze, and all our visiting Toastmaster having here to help us in for this meeting can be conducted successfully, and let us can have this meeting can learn each other. Thank you so much. Secondly, I would like to say because in the last month we had our physical speech club successfully conducted, and thank you so much for all the role players and our coordinator and all the participants. So this time I think today our speech crafter who is over here is a Zhijian. Yeah, Zhijian, so he has become our member, and we also have other speech crafters today. They are not here. So yeah, congratulations that you all are officially become a Toastmaster member, and you all have embarked in this Toastmaster journey. Okay, back to few years ago about my journey when I started in Toastmaster. It was about 6 years ago. I just thought to share it to you all that in the 6 years ago, actually today I think just Zijian and some our guests over here. In the 6 years ago when I joined Toastmaster, I set the target that I can speak fluently, confidently on stage. It's like how I communicate normally with friends. The kind of my calmness is like when I'm on stage, when I'm doing the public speaking, can be like a normal, how does it say, a normal feeling, just like what I usually say to friends. That kind of the feeling that I wanted to learn, I wanted to become, to breakthrough, to learn. So I set a target. I think I managed to do it in my second year. So, but the following that, so I think one of the Toastmaster value is to pursue for the excellence. So when I'm a Toastmaster, I continue to pursue another goal. So for all the guests, all our new Toastmaster, remember when you are in Toastmaster this platform, set a target to yourself and do your best to pursue the target that you have set for yourself. All right, fellow Toastmaster, I think this is a long holiday for for you all. It has been about 5 days, and some of you might maybe you take the whole week, the rest for the long holiday. In this long holiday, I feel that why many of my friends, they are going for vacations. Why I feel like the whole world is going for vacations? Why just only me just alone and just work? So I don't know, anyone of you sent to me during this long holiday, you need to work. So I'm the one. Anyway, in this period, you all still, no matter you are in vacation, or no matter you are in work, but today, tonight, this evening, you spend your quality time over here to learn in Toastmaster journey. I can say that where is your concentrations? Where is your effort putting in? Then where is your outcome coming from? You are putting so much time in gaming, so your gaming, definitely your game level is very high. You put so much time in drama, definitely you know a lot of the things about drama, but you put the time in learning in Toastmaster, definitely your presentation skill, your self-confidence really will become who you wanted to be. All right, so I hope that with your spirit and all our comrades and peers over here, may the force be with you, then we can grow together. All right, without further ado, I would like to invite today our Toastmaster of the evening. I think most of you have known him. He is a very industrious and exemplary Toastmaster in our Toastmaster world. All right, without further ado, please have your hands together to welcome Eve Tan, our Vice President Education. Over to you, Eve.
Thank you, Mr. President. A very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and our visiting Toastmasters. This is Eve Tan, and I'm also VP of Sutera Utama Toastmasters Club. Today, I would like to for the benefits of our Toastmasters, we have no guests today, so I will skip the Toastmaster history session and go straight to our meetings today. And before I started, let me share a little bit about Sutera Utama Toastmasters Club. We are a club born within in the period of pandemic era, so that is why we have never been into physical meetings until recently. And now our club is having 2 meetings. It's the first and third Wednesday, and our first meeting usually is online meeting, and our second meeting is hybrid, and we look forward to become a physical meetings in the future. And today, our meeting theme is Star Wars, May the Force be with you. And why is that? Because this is coming from a very famous movie series, Star Wars. And Star Wars, when Jedi, when they greet to each other, they usually use the word, "May the Force be with you." And hence, today is 4th of May. And may the 4th be with you. And the Star Wars is so famous that, oh, this festival, this Star Wars Days, is not created by Star Wars film. It's in fact, it's a raging fans to help to name this festive to have a Star Wars Days, which is today. And I am one of the Star Wars fans and proudly be. Star Wars is so famous that some of the very famous scenes like this one, when the Lord Darth Vader talked to Skywalker, his son, about this is a bad guy, when he talked about the good guys, and he first time revealed that I am your father. And which later on in the Toy Stories, we have the similar scenes. Have any of you have watched Toy Story before? It's a very, very famous cartoon animation. Okay, and let me review. In fact, Star Wars is created by a person who is named George Lucas. He's a very famous director, screenwriter, and entrepreneur. And he's famous in creating Indiana Jones and Star Wars series, the franchise. And let me share this story with you. George Lucas, after he created the Star Wars, and he having some bad times in his life, he was forced to sell his company, the Star Wars and the Lucasfilm. And then in short of money, in order to raise the fund, he had to sell his firm. And make a guess, who he sold his firm to, the animation department. He sold Lucas animation department to Steve Jobs. Yes, the Apple, the iPhone, iPads, Apple's founders, Steve Jobs. After Steve Jobs takes over, he do some transformation and become the Pixar, the animation, the world famous animation company Pixar, which created Toy Stories, Cars, Finding Nemo, all kind of these famous animations. And later on, being acquired by Disneyland. So today we have so many nice cartoons, all thanks to Steve Jobs and thanks to Star Wars founder, George Lucas. And today, the theme is Star Wars. And I'm very proud that I have invited some of the Star Wars friends from around the world. And I'm quite sad that I also sent the invitation to Korea's JJ Jong. He sent the regards to us. He's another Star Wars friend, especially Lord Vader, but he can't join us tonight. Yet he asked me to send his regards to all of us. Okay, let's jump to the theme of today. A typical Toastmasters meeting, we have 3 main sessions. The first is prepare speeches. The second session is table topics. And the last one is evaluation. And before we start our meeting here, please allow me to welcome our role players today. Without them, our meetings can't realize. The first is our Sergeant at Arms, Adeline Chins, who is also an entrepreneur and owners of beauty salons. And next, we have our Zoom masters, Join Ng, who are also our Vice President of Memberships. Next, we have our timer, who is our newly joined members, also speech crafters, Jian. Hello. Okay. He will be keep track of our time today. And next, our art counter, who will be keep track of our speech crafters, and I believe I have quite a few, and going to find us. Later on is our treasurer, Rachel Wu. And next, please welcome our immediate past district directors, Meng Tze, who is also another raving Star Wars fan. You can see she's wearing a R2-D2 hat right now and with a Star Wars clothes. Please welcome our grammarian today. Meng Tze, over to you for the introduction of word of the day.
Thank you very much to my dear Toastmasters and friends. As grammarian, is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listen carefully to all your language usage. I will take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, saying, or thoughts. As grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce the word of the day. And the word of the day is not fighting, it's not force you, it's alliance. Now, what is alliance? The definition of alliance is a group of countries, political parties, or people who have agreed to work together because of shared interests or aims. Example of usage of word of the day. Some of us feel the union is in alliance with management against us. NATO is sometimes called the Atlantic Alliance. I can add a third one. We are in alliance with each other because we are Toastmasters family. And next, do I need to introduce the idiom of the day? All right, I will just go ahead and follow the flow. The idiom of the day is to fight the good fight, meaning is to try very hard to do what is right. The example is he always fight the good fight against oppression. That's all. Thanks to back to you, Toastmaster of the Evening Eves.
Thank you, Meng Tze. Okay, next, we are happy to have our table topic evaluator, Meng Tze from, one moment, Meng is from IEM Toastmasters, a very special club that without a club name. And he is invited by our visiting Toastmasters, Chester, who is on the way back going to Shah Alam. Okay, very welcome, two of you. And lastly, last but not least, is our general evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster CP Lau, who is not feeling very well, having fever, but yet he's still here with us. Give him a round of applause and have a round of applause for all of you. Despite we are having a holiday season, but all of you are still here with us, working hard on our own personal development. So it's a very great one. Okay, let us start our first session, prepare speech. Today, our first prepared speech speaker is Toastmasters Noah Ling. And he's doing projects, motivational strategies, level 1, project 3, researching and presenting. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. And Noah's evaluator is Goi Lai Hok, our big boss here, who have selling fruits, who have owning oil palms and selling fruits. And the timing for this speech is 5 to 7 minutes. May I have our timer to showcase the time card? At 5 minutes, a green card will be shown. At 6 minutes, a yellow card will be shown. At 7 minutes, a red card will be shown. At 7 minutes and 30 seconds, a bell will be shown. Okay, that's where we need to wrap up. Thank you, our timer Meng. And this is today's his maiden show. Okay, the speech title for Noah is Premarital Counseling Course. Premarital Counseling Course. Toastmasters Noah Ling. The stage is yours.
Okay, everyone, can you hear me? Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I will introduce the premarital counseling courses. But before that, we need to know how the marital statute in Malaysia. So we're going to see how the marital statute in Malaysia. How do you think the marital statute in Malaysia? Okay. Okay, this one is by the Ministry Department of Statistics in Malaysia. So this department doing a lot of statistics So this one is about marriage and divorce 2021. I think it's the outdated one. So we can see the marriage who are getting married is dropped down 2019 and 2020. And the divorce rate actually is going down, but it is really going down. Okay, we see actually we see the average the age of getting married in Malaysia is around 25 to 29 years old. So for the average, the highest number of divorce age group is 30 to 34. Yeah. So now who are getting married and is 30 to 34? You can raise out your hand. So this is the it's the why Han Solo is alone man. Okay, solo man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is just a statistic, not mean that 30 to 34 will getting divorced easily. Okay. So the oldest groom is 92 and the older breed is 84. So we see the divorce rate. This one is the statistic from 2004 to 2012. Since it's a 10 year ago statistic, but it can be a reference for us. So this one is from Sharia Studia Department Malaysia JKSN for Islamic Development Department. So from here we can see start from 2004. Every year, the divorce rate is increasing and increasing and increasing. From 2012, actually increasing again, but some of the year drop, but increase again. So mean every 10 minutes have one divorce case in our Malaysia, in our country. So this is a sad news. Everyone go into the marriage want to have a happy and beautiful life, but at the end we go with the divorce. Why? At the end, the couple will become divorced according to research. Okay, this is the research from Yale PPKM. It's a survey from the FIC Malaysia Population and Family Survey, September 2014 to Jan 2015. Since the research is 7 years ago, but still can be a reference. So what is the reason they are getting married few? The red one is woman, but the green one is men. So 38% the female think that is what less of understanding between the both. And then for the men, 56.2%. So meaning the main reason they're getting divorced is the understanding of each other. Second, cheating on the post. Then marrying by family member and in-law. So actually, getting married not only two person issue. It's a one family and one family issue. So some of the father-in-law, mother-in-law also will influence you. So make you maybe have a 6% or 10% to make you want to feeling to divorce. Then 15.2% is from the female, from the wife, irresponsible spouse. 4.7% is financial. So during the NCO, a lot of family violence, a lot of issues happen. They want to get divorced. I think it's one of the reasons is financial. So 2.4% couple addicted to the banned substances during NCO. I think a lot of them also do like this. So 10.4% and 22%. So actually, why that is important premarital courses? So we can see here. This one is the American psychologist. He is a clinical psychologist trained in couple therapy more than 10 years. And he is strong in premarital counseling. So what he said? He said premarital counseling is a great way for people to do their homework about the most important decision they are ever going to make, so that they can go into it armed with skill, learn the skill that are going to be very helpful. Okay. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, for example, we will, before we drive a car, we will get a driving license. So before we getting into the marriage,
do we get a merit license? So according to him, premarital counseling studies show that the practice will decrease the likelihood of divorce by 60%. So those who are attend premarital counseling course will getting the divorce rate by decreased by 60%. So now I want to introduce a course called Journey to Intimacy. This course is developed by Dr. Wong. Everyone has a desire to be loved and intimacy. That's why we getting married. But when we getting married, we want to love, but we also dare to love. Because we want to love each other, but we also scared that we will hurt each other. So what we should do? So we should improve our intimate relationship that has a knowledge and skill to learn. So the Dr. Wang Weiren is a well-known clinical psychologist. He see the problem of divorce rate very high in China. So he is the invited speaker to the China to giving the training courses. So he think a way to develop a course called Journey to Intimacy. He researched all the past 30 years or the best top dozen of marriage therapy. So he combined and then make out the Journey to Intimacy courses. So this is a practical and easy to use interpersonal therapy training courses. So this is a course. Listening is love, understanding therapy. So 2014, I go to KL, attended this a training courses about the Journey to Intimacy, and I going through the internships, the having the practice and exam. So during the 2014, I think already 8 years ago. So a quite practical workbook for us to learn. So this is a course. A lot of discussion and self-analysis. This is suitable for parent, child, and couple and family. So this is the 12 courses consist from the insight. So about love, especially about the understanding difference and conflict, how to deal with conflict. When we are conflict with my couple, how to deal with this is very important, because according to research, those who are divorced after 5 years is because cannot deal the conflict very well, and those who are divorced after 12 years after getting married is because cannot build the friendship relationship with the couple. So a lot of things inside, so we can learn. For example, your native family, the lesson 5, and the attachment theory, lesson 7, and then the 4 major pillars in the intimacy, 5 key points to the emotion regulation. Yeah, so this is one to learn. This one is the other courses from our Malaysia, LPCKM. So has 7 sessions. Yeah, so I combine these 2 courses. I do the premarital counseling here. So conclusion, when you love what you have chosen, and I encourage you to equip yourself with the intimate relationship necessary knowledge and skill. So you will have a more better life after you marry. That is my sharing. Thank you. Back to the TME.
Thank you, Noah, for your wonderful sharing. I wish that I can learn from you earlier. Maybe I can avoid some disasters in my own life. Okay, our second speaker of tonight is our club president, Max Low. He is doing his strategic relationship level 4, first project, public relations strategies. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice the skills needed to effectively use public relationship strategies for any group or situations. And also, the purpose of this speech is for members to share some aspect of his public relations strategies. Our evaluator for our second speakers is Toastmasters Sheng, who is a very fit guy that I admire him. He becomes so handsome ever since he joined our club. like getting fitter, and it always my idol for fitness and health. Okay. The speech title for our second speaker, Max Law, is In Place. In Place. Max Law, over to you.
Hi, fellow Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, hold on. Please let me. I use my handphone. Let me pin a timer. Please don't spotlight me. Then I can pin a timer. Sorry about that. Because I use my phone to present my speech. Okay, thank you so much. Hi, fellow Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen. We have heard many people say, when you want to do something, just do it. Just do it. But without a proper plan, without a proper strategies, most of the time, we are just wasting our precious and valuable time. So I can say a well-planned strategies is critically very important for anything we wanted to do. So today, I'm going to set a hypothetical public relations strategies to promote a hypothetical event. This event, I think most of you know what is this event. This event is called physical speech club. I think in last one we just did a speech club, and this time I'm going to do assume that I'm going to do a physical speech club in 3 months later. This speech club will be aiming to have the 10 participants. So who is our target of the participants? All right, the target will be the person who would like to improve their public communications. The second, the person who would like to improve their self-confidence. And also a kind of the person, they like to improve their English speaking skill to be more fluent and can be easily present himself on stage. This kind of the person are our target. So we have 2 kind of the target audiences. The first is an internal audience. Internal audience means is the friends of our club members. Second is our external audience. External audience is the public. All right. So what are our purpose to organize this speech club? To promote the Toastmaster value, to cultivate a positive learning atmosphere environment in community, and also can aid the new members in our club. So right now, who is my team member? I will need 2 sub-coordinators. The first one, sub-coordinator, will be handling the promotion and the advertisement matter. The second sub-coordinator will be handling the catering, food, beverage, the document matter. So now I have my clear vision, target, date, and my team. So right now I want to share what are my PR strategies to promote this speech club to recruit the participants. Here are my 4 points of the PR strategies. The first point is one of the points that the most affordable budget is the word of mouth, which is the referral. So I think through the referrals, so our club members, they can recommend their friends, whoever their close friend who wanted to improve their public communication skill, your public speaking, or your convincing skill. You can just recommend them to our speech club. In order to make this happen, the first thing we are going to do is to disseminate all our message and information to our members. So the first group that we are going to send message is our club members. So the first message, when our messages are ready, the first place we are going to send is to our chat room. We have mentioned that this alliance, our Sutera Utama Club members, they know in the 3 months later we are going to have this physical speech club. So we encourage everyone, just recommend and bring your friends, just come to join this platform. Second strategy is one of the strategies that require a number of budget. So what is this? This is social network. I think most of you knowing that in order to promote a social network, definitely need a number of costs. So how to do the social network promotions? I will need 2 things. The first, we will design a main poster. The main poster with 2 versions, the Mandarin and the English. The second thing is, we will do, I think right now, most of you, you all like to watch video or not? If you love to view video, I think we are going to record the video of the demonstrations, the testimonial of our club members. And there's no need to take for themselves. We go down and we record for them. Just not in so long. We just restricted them 1 minute to story to share what you have learned, what do you feel in Toastmasters. So my target is to collect 8 to 10 videos. But when we put money to advertise, we advertise on the main poster, the Mandarin and the English versions. So then we use a testimonial to support, to make our Facebook, Sutera Utama Club Facebook page more vibrant. All right. And the third strategy is a newspaper press release. Okay, there is one Chinese newspaper called Sinchu Daily that have given a slot for this NGO event. So we can send a content to the person, the journalist, to post for us. And this press release can attract those Chinese background who wanted to learn English. Isn't we don't want to go for English paper because the English paper they're not allowing this kind of the NGO event. All right, and the last one is a special event. Last strategy is a special event. This special event, I get an idea. I was inspired by our last coordinator. She made a mini workshop. Maybe we also can do this in the 2nd month. And our target is 10 participants, just 2.5 hours. Let them come and feel what is the feeling you are standing on stage. Let them know about our environments, our atmosphere, so they have the intention to learn further. All right. So these are the 4 strategies that to promote our speech club. Last but not least, if we don't plan, we are planning to fail. I hope today my speech can benefit to our next speech club coordinator. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Mr. President. Our second speaker, Meng Tze, and I very look forward how he can help us to do more with the public relations strategy next term. Our last speaker of today, she is doing her last speech of her pathway. Let me share his project. Our last speaker is Leadership Development Level 4, Joanne Lim. She's doing her Leadership Development Level 5. The last speech for her pathway, Reflect on Your Path. The purpose of this project is for the member to reflect on her growth during the completion of an entire path. And the purpose of this speech is for the member to share some of the aspects of her growth during the completion of this path, meaning to say, after today, Joanne can put her title as LD5. And not just Joanne. Today, all our speakers, prepared speech speakers, are getting a milestone of their speech. I'll share more later. Joanne's evaluator is our club's VPPR, Ying Yi Leong. She's the customer service representative from a logistic company. And without further ado, let's invite our last prepared speech speaker, Joanne Lim. Am I a good leader yet? Am I a good leader yet? Joanne Lim, the stage is yours.
I have been exposed to the term leadership since a quite relatively young age. When I was in my primary school, I was the class monitor. When I was in secondary school, I was assigned to be a prefect. And when I was in my high school, I was appointed to be the head prefect for the school. So being leader was not something very new to me since young. But being leader has a different meaning when I was younger versus to who I am now. Why? I will share with you. As you can see in this picture, this was me when I was at the age of 17. To me back then, being a leader means authority. It means strength. It means power and dominance. When I was the head prefect of my high school, I love to shout at people. I love to give comment to people. I love to show my authority to people. And that is what a leader means to me. When I graduated from high school, I learned that many people in my school hated Joanne Lim. They thought I was so dominant that they didn't want to be friends with me, and they badmouthed me behind of when I was not there. Feeling devastated and frustrated, I embarked onto the journey of leadership in my university. It began with Toastmasters Club. I was a Toastmaster member since the year 2017, exactly 4 years ago, when I was just all I think about was to improve my public speaking skill, improve my confidence in front of people. Little did I know that later in my Toastmaster journey, I was given a chance to be a leader too. And having to revenge and having to turn people's mind of what being a leader is, I want to tell people that Joanne is no longer that authoritative leader. I took up this path known as leadership development from the pathways system in Toastmasters Club. I want to learn how to be a leader. I want to learn how to be a leader that can be liked by people, can enjoy being led, and my people who would listen to me and being empowered by me in this path. This is what I aspired to be. With this, I took up the challenge of being the Vice President membership in Monash University Toastmasters Club 3 years ago. However, I quit the club. You may ask me why. Because leader to me back then was to serve, was to make people happy. I just want people to like me as a leader. And that leader failed. Why? Because you failed to lead people to a good direction. You only want people to like you. You only want people to be pleased. And that was not a good leader. As I took a hiatus in Toastmaster, I came back by joining Sutera Utama Toastmasters Club. Why did I join? Because when I graduated from my university, I realized that in a company, especially in a multinational company that I work in currently, they require the skill of a leader. They need us to lead a team to demonstrate our ability to perform. So I told myself, this round, it will be different. And I continued my journey with Toastmaster. I was appointed the secretary of Sutera Utama Toastmasters Club this term. And you can see in this picture, I'm very honored to receive and be appointed secretary. I know that this round, it will be different. Why would I say so? Because I learned from my past experience. Having appointed as one of the team members in District 102 Public Relations team, I am the social media chair who will be taking charge of District 102 social media platforms. So I'm on dual role, a club secretary, as well as the district public relations team member. Being the member of these two roles, I noticed that there are many opportunities for me to lead, for me to learn again and again what does it mean to be a good leader. One of which was PR Reach Bootcamp 1.0. I was very honored to be appointed as the organizing chair for this event. Just to give you a little bit of background, what this event is all about is that we are trying to create social media engagement awareness to Vice President of Public Relationships in the district, as well as to the members. We want to tell them how important it is to manage your social media well, so that you will gauge more response in your social media, so that you can influence more people with social media. And with this, we have invited Distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Brilliance SK. He was the past Region 13 advisors to be the keynote speaker in this event. What challenge did I encounter in this event? I was given feedback that as a leader, I was not good at delegation of tasks. I rather do things on myself, but was that a good leader? No. I am a good worker because I can do things well on my own, but I can't empower and delegate my people to do it. Hence, I was not a good leader. From here, I learned that being a good leader, I need to learn to delegate tasks. I'm also very honored to be given the opportunity to lead as the coordinator of our very recently conducted Speechcraft in the month of April, just passed, and some of you joined us through this Speechcraft program. And being a coordinator in this event, I had the opportunity to lead a small team towards a common goal. What is the common goal? Was to recruit more members to our club, to train and to share the benefits of joining a Toastmasters, as well as to provide educations to general public as well as our own Toastmasters member. And I'll receive a feedback from this event as a leader, and that is, I was too serious sometimes. I might pull my face and be very serious when it comes to important matter. Why is this a bad leader? When you always pull a face, people feel distance from you. People cannot share their trouble. People cannot share their challenges with you as your member. And that draw boundaries from the leader to the people. From this event, I learned to be more approachable as a leader, put on a smile more, follow up with my member, ask them if they need help, and offer help when needed. And here again, I learned another trick being a leader. In my Toastmasters journey, I grow from an authoritative and dominant leader from my time in high school. And later part, when I joined Toastmasters in my university club, I learned to become a more amiable and more approachable leader, but knowing that I cannot please everyone and that I cannot empower when I try to please everyone, I move on to now to be a more empowering leader. And now, am I a good leader yet? I ask myself. I'll share with you the answer later before the closing of my speech, whether I think I am a good leader yet. But my journey in Toastmasters has paved the way for me and gave me the following aspirations for life. In Toastmasters, I found my voice. Not only then I find my voice, but I also found an attentive audience like you all. I am touched having a group of people to listen to me, to build that camaraderie with me, to build that alliance, and together we joined force like a team of Jedi. My aspirations from joining Toastmaster is to become a professional MC, and I am on my way now. I just started my professional career as an MC for wedding, for corporate event, as well as road shows. I thank Toastmasters for giving me the opportunity to be the MC for the awards appreciation ceremony for District 102 Hall of Fame Johor Bahru, and I'd like to thank immediate past district director Meng Tze for giving me the opportunity. Hence, it built me the competencies to becoming professional MC as I am today. Besides being a professional MC, I also aspire to be a coach and a trainer. If you ask me where I am now, I would say that I am barely there. I'm just like a little bit there, because I'm given the opportunity to become a trainer in a Mandarin club, speaking on vocal variety, as well as speaking on introduction to table topics in an English club during their speechcraft. Even though I'm just barely there, but I believe just by starting in the journey, I will be there. Hence, I am taking out my next path, which is effective coaching. This is to build me onto my aspiration to becoming a trainer and a coach. I hope that by embarking on this new journey, it will build me the competencies and the ability to be a better coach and a trainer. And I will share with you my experience after embark on this journey. Ladies and gentlemen, am I a good leader yet? The answer is no, I'm not. But I am a better leader than I was when I was in my 17. Effective leaders are made, not born. They learn from trial and error and from experience. And I will continue my journey as a leader and a Toastmaster. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Joanne, for an amazing speech. And I believe that her journey, her experience is a very great sharing, a motivational kind of speech for all of our members. And I believe she is the second person in our club to complete level 5 pathway. Tonight, 3 of our prepared speech speakers, they all complete a certain milestone in their journey. I want to congratulate to our first speakers, Noah Ling, for completed his motivational strategies level 1 tonight. And secondly, congrats to our club president, Max Law, for his level 4 strategic relationships. And lastly, Joanne Lims for her completion of the whole pathway leadership development. Yeah, give them a round of applause. And hopefully, I can witness more and more the pathway completions from all of you here. Next is another very exciting section of today's meeting, which is table topic sessions. Table topics require us to think on our feet and to come up with the topics quick. So who would like to challenge the table topics? Please volunteer yourself to our table topic master, Toastmasters Lee Ga-su.
Hi, good evening. Dear TDM and my fellow Toastmaster. Today I'm glad that I'm the table topics master. Before I start the session, let me get the timer to display the timer. So in minutes 1, green card will be displayed. In 1 minute and 30 seconds, yellow light will be displayed. And in 2 minutes, red lights will be displayed. And in 2 minutes, 30 seconds, it will be time's up. So now I would like to share my screen. So let me choose directly the speaker. Can I have Jonah? Jonah, are you there?
Yes, I can speak.
I can't hear you. I think you have a problem of network, right? I think let me choose another candidate. Rachel, are you there? Rachel, are you there?
Yes.
Can you choose a number from here?
7.
Sorry?
7.
7. Okay. Wait.
Sorry, because I'm counter, so I need someone help me to catch my crutches.
Okay, it's okay. I will cover you. So this is the title. Career or family, which one is more important for you? Career or family, which one is more important for you? Rachel, the stage is yours.
Good evening to all fellow Toastmaster. As all you know, I'm actually is a businesswoman and also the kids of 4 mothers. For me, career and family, which one is important? For me, 2 also important, but we have to make it balancing. Because career is the way that we make money to have a better life. But family is the place that we have a love with the person that we love and live together. So as other people say, if the family didn't have money, that will increase, they will have many problems. So for me, career and family, we have to make a balanced time to both of them to make us have a better life. Thank you. So you didn't on your mic.
Sorry. Thank you for your speech. I think it's not easy for you to take care of the career and the family at the same time. Oh, Madam Ngo says she want to try. So, Madam Ngo,
yeah.
Can you choose the number?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Yes.
Okay, wait. So this is the title. Do you think that we should have more public holiday in Malaysia? Explain it. Do you think we should have more public holiday in Malaysia? Explain it. Dear Madam Wong, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Kasu. I think we should have more public holiday for two reasons. One, because we work so hard for our life in working days. Therefore, we need at least 21 rest days for ours to rest and give our energy to build up for further. Therefore, public holiday is good for us to energetic our life in two ways. For example, this long holiday for 5 days or more than that, do you think this is good for us? I say this is very important and good because I can take more than 5 days to bond the relationship with my family and even my relationship with the sibling. We went to so many places just because of this holiday. And then what is the benefit that we could see and we could feel it? But in another way, public holiday more than 1 week, you think it is good? They must have a pro and con. The con is we may get lazy, one, and we may get less energy to start our work for next week. And right now, I feel that I have more than five days, and I must take my energy to work for next week and build up another day for start from the after holiday. Therefore, the pro and con is we relax, but we also have some difficulty to make use for the new day. Was how you treat it and how you generate it and how that make your life for a better. Back to you, Kasu. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Ngo. So I believe that, yes, public holiday, of course, is a happy days for all of us, but at the same time, it is also a difficulty for the bosses on how to arrange their business with their employee. So let me get the next speaker. Can I have guest Wong Li? So you can choose a number from here.
I choose number 1.
Number 1. Okay, wait. Number 1. So the topic is, shall we set minimum wages at employee? Okay, give your opinion. Shall we set minimum wages at employee? Give your opinion. Yes, Wong Li, the stage is yours.
Thank you, table topic master. For me, I think that it is not necessary for us to set minimum wages for employees, as all the employees are there to contribute a lot of things, not only their efforts, also their attention and times to the companies. So I think employees, they deserve wages that are equivalent to their hard work and also their efforts. In many cases, as we think that employees, they are all having good attitudes towards their career or towards their working life, I think that the employers, they are required to give more benefits or rewards instead of setting minimum wages to all those employees. As all the employees, they are there to help the company, to serve the company to a greater height. So every employees, they deserve something that are good for them. If the employers, they can give the employees more benefits, I think that the employees at the same time, they will learn, they will grow, and they will give their best shots to everything they do, and even serve the company for the better. So I think that it's not necessary for employers to set a minimum wages. Instead, we should try to give compliments, try to shape or mold our employees into another level, another extent, as they are all good employees who deserve better. Thank you.
Thank you, guest Wong Lishi. I personally also do not agree that we need to set the minimum wages at the employee, because I believe the reward system set out by the boss should be more benefits to his company, and also at the same time motivate the employees. So let me get the next speaker. Can I have guest Yin? Yin.
Hello.
Let me display the number first. Can you choose a number from here?
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. The title is, how do you celebrate in the past few days of public holiday? How do you celebrate in the past few days of public holiday? Guess Yen, the stage is yours.
Well, when I go to the holidays, then I think I don't celebrate. Then I just to do something is I do sleep well, then play game, watch a movie, and I to visit my friend. Then I visit a couple friends. Then to sharing something, then watching movie. Then after that, I will go to watch the Dr. Sheng. Then this is my I want to do lah. Then tomorrow I think I will go to opens to get my job lah. Then this is I will celebrate when during the holiday. Thank you.
A very simple and direct answer from you. Are you a local JB people?
Yes, I'm a local JB.
Oh, okay. Because I'm grabbing this opportunity to go back my hometown.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so timer, Can we still get one more speaker? Do we still have time?
Also, we can open for one last.
One last, huh?
Thank you.
Okay. So who else? Jacob Bernard, can you choose the number?
What is available?
The balance is 3568.
I'll take 3.
3, yeah. Okay, wait. The title is Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you for the topic.
The stage is yours.
Thank you for the topic, Table Topics Master. Happy Mother's Day. Yes, all of us are looking forward to the special day, which is this Sunday, in order to give tribute to our mothers for all their sacrifices over the years in raising us, in imparting their values with us. And it's never an easy job to be a mother, as someone has shared earlier. Balancing career and family is never easy. And that is the same with my mother too. This evening, I brought my mother for dinner, and to our surprise, the restaurant where we patronize, the owner came up and gave my mother a rose. And that certainly surprised my mother. It was definitely a very loving act and a very thoughtful act. Though it is in a small way, just a single rose, yet it shows how much the business owner cares for his customers and want to make their customers happy. When I brought my mother home, I was shocked to listen to her comment. She picked up the rose and said, "What a waste of money." And she placed the rose on the table and said, "They shouldn't have spent money on such a expensive item." I said, "Well, I think the thought that is the thought that counts. It's not so much of the money spent on the rose." No doubt she is from the old school of thought where they do not, my mother does not believe in spending good money on such extravagant items. As children, we should make alliance to plan and celebrate our mothers' special day in order to recognize their efforts and sacrifices. So therefore, to all mothers, fight the good fight, raise your children well, share your values, and ensure that they become good citizens for our country. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Jacob Bernard. And thanks for your story sharing. I think this week is a very special week for us because we have Labor Days, Raya, and also Mother's Day. So we really can spend a lot of time in our family, and especially to our mothers also. And now come to the end of the table topic section. I want to pass back to TMB.
Thank you, Table Topic Master Kasu. Now, may I invite our timer, Zhijian, for Table Topic speakers, timing report, time taken for them.
No problem. Hold on, yeah. Actually, I haven't shared the timing report for the prepared pictures yet.
Yes, that come later.
Okay. So I'll just share the screen. Yeah, hold on, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Share the screen. So can you all see the screen here?
Yes, we can see your screen, but I'll be able to make it bigger.
Make it bigger. Yeah, is it better now?
Yes, great.
So for the first table topic speaker, Rachel Wu, she used 1,017,017 seconds for her speech. And for the second speaker, Madam Ngo, she used 2 minutes and 32 seconds, which is just over the time limit. And for the third speaker, guest Wong Li Shi, she used 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And for the fourth speaker, guest Yan, he used 1 minute and 5 seconds. And for the last speaker, Mr. Bernard Wong, he used 2 minutes and 12 seconds. So other than Madam Ngo, all are eligible to be voted.
Thank you, Meng Tze. Please continue with the prepared speech speakers. Please, thank you.
Okay. For the prepared speeches, the first speaker, Noah Ling, he used 9 minutes and 43 seconds. For the second speaker, Max Law, he used 7 minutes and 30 seconds, which is just within the time limit. And for the third speaker, Joanne Lim, she used 12 minutes and 38 seconds. So the only person eligible for voting is Max Law.
Thank you, Meng Tze, for your great capturing of all the timings.
Thank you.
Okay, now, before we go for a break, can our Sergeant and Arm help to put the registration links in the group chat so that all of us here can register for tonight's meetings? For those who not yet register, please do so. And before we go for a break, let's take a group photos. May I have Adeline's help on capturing all the photos, please?
Yes.
Turn on your camera.
Yeah, please turn on your camera, please. Okay. How about our guests, Yan, Joanne, Chester, Noah, Rongquan? Please turn on your camera. We want to take one photo. Joanne, are you there? Yan, Chester, okay. So never mind. All right. So everyone, please be prepared. So I will count 3. Why is the camera? The body is it? I thought I got. I thought I got something wrong, you know. Zhijian, we are waiting you. Can you? Zhijian, you still the body?
Hold on, yeah. Why?
Come down, Zhijian, come down.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, how about Yin? Are you there, Yin? And Rongquan? Can you all turn on your camera? Okay, never mind. All right. So, please prepare. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1 minute.
Chester, we can't see you, Chester.
Chester say too dark.
Chester blackout on the highway. Plus highway, no light.
All right, I see. Okay, never mind. Freestyle all member. All right, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, Adeline. Let's take a quick break for about 4 minutes. Please come back at 9 sharp. 9 p.m. sharp. See you later.
We will be back in 4 minutes. We have our guest, Alicia. Alicia, are you there?
Yes.
Alicia? Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Who refer you to come? I mean, who is your referral?
Because the workshop, Wang Zhenjie, right? You say
yeah,
you mean it?
Yeah,
Alicia.
Okay.
Hey,
all right. Zhenjie also invited by. Oh, are you the Mandarin Club member, Alicia?
Yes, Mandarin Club.
President, you forget Alicia already. She is the one of the speech crafter, you know.
Yeah, I was speech crafter. I was. Maybe in the
hair already.
because the mask. Okay.
Yeah, maybe the time. Not okay already. Because we met her on the physical event. And let me okay. Let me pinch you, then I can see more clearly. Oh, okay.
How about our Rong Quan? Rong Quan, are you there? Rong Quan, you are the one of the Joyce friend, right? Can you turn on your camera and introduce yourself? And how about Yin? Yin also just now haven't introduced yourself, right, Yin? Yin, are you there?
Yin, are you there? Maybe he's in a restroom or
Maybe I think so. So never mind, we just wait for the 4 minutes. Oh, Yin is driving.
One thing can I ask Lisa? Lisa, actually, do you have any experience to public speech? Because I saw just now you were very calm and to present your speech. Yeah.
Sorry, what do you mean? You mean?
I mean, what is your profession? Because I saw you just now. You were very calm when in your presentation, presenting the table topic speech.
Not really. I'm a teacher.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. No wonder we feel the force is there.
Yes, Jago brother, Lishi is a regular speech contestant for SUTMC Toastmasters Club. And correct me if I'm wrong, Lishi also teaches from Funyu High School, not other school.
How do you know?
Yeah, because
so Lishi. Oh, okay.
Because I'm from Funyu and as well as our president's Max.
No worries, if he's our senior. But anyway, this year, what subject are you teaching?
English.
Oh, okay. It's the same to Hui Qi. Is Hui Qi your senior, right? Teacher, I mean.
Yes. The head.
Oh, okay. Head of the okay. You call head of department, is it? I don't know.
All right, everyone. Shall we begin our second part of the meeting? Shall we chit chat later? So please over to you, TME. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms. A successful Toastmaster is a great sign of a wonderful Toastmasters alliance, isn't it? Tonight, all our prepared speech speakers and our table topic speakers, they all fought a good fight. Now, we need to let them know what is the room of improvement and what they have did well and what they can improve further to take them from good to great to the next level. So next is our evaluation section, and allow me to welcome our General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster CP Laos on stage. Over to you, CP.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. Good evening. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. First of all, thank you to our VP for inviting me. After many moons, I'm back to Sutera Utama Toastmasters again. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the positive vibes that we are always strive to attend, to get, and to give. You know, we are all in alliance to help each other, to watch each other during evaluation, and to uplift each other with our uplifting messages. So this evening, our prepared speech speakers, as well as our table topics speakers, if you think they have done very well, please give them a round of applause. And if you think there are rooms for improvement, let me invite their evaluator one by one. First of all, we have Noah Ling to present to us the premarital counseling course. Yeah. How well has Noah done, and how can he improve further on his presentation? Please put our hands together to welcome Noah Ling's evaluator, Lai Hock, Presentation Mastery Level 2. Over to you, Lai Hock.
Thank you, GE CP Laos. Congratulations to our speakers, Noah Ling, Motivation Strategy Level 1 Project Team, Project 3. You have successfully meet your objective to deliver your researching and presenting tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, speaker who speak to our mind, we always remember that. But the speaker who speak to the hard topic can change our life. That is what our speaker delivered to us, that it will be changed to our life. So first of all, I would like to begin my compliments to Noah's speech for tonight. Firstly, he drew a good topic which related to our life, which is marriage life. Why? Because this is definitely will influence our life about how our thoughts and external factors can affect to our life. Thank you, Noah, for bringing this title to us tonight. Secondly, I would like to compliment your speech. Is you beginning your speech and ask the audience what is their opinions, how they think about the marriage and divorce status in Malaysia. And after this, you proceed your organized content to persuade your audience about this topic. It is wonderful. And you show the proven statistics of marriage and divorce statistics. And after this, you break down the causes of divorce. And finally, you also highlight the vulnerability of Malaysian marriage life. And I think this is very important for us. The second is, in terms of improvement, I would like to suggest you can simplify your slide and content to the minimize. Maybe one slide, not more than 3 content of the sentence. Then they will be more easier for us to digest your information on the slide, because I think this is too much for us to follow up. And you have to choose the importance of the contents and give your speech according to them. That will be enough. The second suggestion I will improve to you is you may call the actions on why we need this premarital counseling and what is the benefit for taking out the counseling to us. And you could bring out that it will be lead to more understanding and how to prevent any unfaithful issue, and maybe better control of financial expenses of the couple. And all in all, I enjoy your speech tonight, which provide us a full detail of statistics for premarital counseling. And if you take my suggestion, I think you can do a better speech in your future. Thank you, and back to you, Ji.
Thank you very much, Lai Hok, for providing your evaluation on Noah's speech. Yes, I agree with you. Sometimes too much information on a slide will actually divert the audience of attention from you. You know, we will be busy reading the text and statistics on the slide rather than listen to you. Good job on that. And if I may suggest, perhaps Noah also can look into this. Research and presenting is a topic that you find and then you do the research. To me, presenting the statistics is not a research, you know. So I was looking forward to hear from you from the statistics. What is your interpretation and what is your analysis on that? And then from there, perhaps I want to hear from you. What is your vision and mission? How do you want to help to improve the diverse rate? Then at the end of the speech, right, perhaps you may have a call for an action. How would you want to help these people? So if this is a preview speech, then people after listening to your speech may come to you. Can I know more from you about this course? Rather than I read all these statistics and I understand the few pronounced speakers on this subject, and that's it. You know, so perhaps Noah can look into that and do a call for an action at the end of the speech, so that we know that you do this research and we want to we understand that you want to do something for the community. Well done on that. Can we give Lai Hok and Noah a round of applause, please? Our second speaker was Mr. President Maxwell, sharing tips with us how to promote a speechcraft. Please put our hands together to welcome his evaluator, Toastmaster Sheng, the fit man to evaluate Mac's speech. Over to you, Sheng.
Okay, good evening. I will evaluate Maxwell's speech. Please give Maxwell a round of applause because he have delivered a very good speech. And I also like to congratulate you for completing your level 4 project 3 public relationship strategies. And first of all, I will share about what you have done well. And I like your speech, especially your opening, because your opening is very catchy, and you have shared the importance of public relations before you started your topics. And also you use some catchy, I also like your topic because your topic is also very catchy. And secondly, it's about your speech is very engaging. And when you delivering your speech, I can feel you was very cheerful, and your voice was loud and clear. And also we also can see your eye contact with the audience, and also your hand gesture when you are trying to explain what you want to share to your audience. And the distance from your position to the screen to the camera is just nice. And also notice actually you have used the word of the day, the reliance in your speech. And that is your explanation is very detailed. When you explain the strategy on how to promote the speechcraft, you use an example in each strategy. This is what I like about your speech. And however, there are some area improvement in your speech. First is about engagement with the audience, because throughout your speech, I didn't notice any engagement with the audience. Maybe we can ask the audience some question and have some engagement with them. Secondly is you can use some visual aid during your speech, so that their speech will be more interesting. And also lastly, there's no clear cut when you share about the changes and also the strategy. Maybe you can share more about the changes to organize the speechcraft. Also, there's no clear cut when you jump from each one segment to another segment. But overall, it's a very good speech, and I hope can hear more great speech from you. Keep up the hope you can keep up the good work. Back to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Toastmaster Saku, for being so observant and attentive to Mac's speech. I agree with you that he has done a very good job in his speech, and it will be more impactful to share some of the incidents or some of the things that happened during the speech craft. That will be that will let your strategy carry more weight. And for the benefit of our visiting guests, Sutera Utama have a very high closing rate on speechcraft. They have more than 90% of closing rate. The first one I joined them, it was 10 out of 12 speechcrafters joined the club, 7 out of 8 and 6 out of 7 speechcrafters. So that's how the club managed to recruit so many members. Perhaps we can have a separate session with Max, Joanne, Eve, Adeline. I think Ying, Joy also, they were in the team to share more about this if you want to find out why they can have good closing rate. Well done. A round of applause for Shengku and Max. Moving on, our third speaker, Joanne Lim, share with us her reflection on this path leadership development. I would like to invite Joanne's evaluator, that is Leong Yingyi, Presentation Mastery Level 3, to evaluate on Joanne's speech. Over to you, Yingyi.
Thank you so much, Evaluator. Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Toastmaster Joanne, for sharing her journey in Toastmaster. So her topic today is, am I a good leader yet? So Toastmaster Joanne has shared with us her own story. She chose the first pathway is about is leadership development. And we understand that we are not born to be a leader, but I trust that everyone, you can learn leadership in your life. It's a very important course in our life as well. And I believe that this is one of the reasons why Joanne, she joined back Toastmaster after she graduated. Yeah, this is the main reason, I believe it. And she even shared with us her wonderful life, like for example, how she being a club secretary in Sutera Utama Toastmasters Club. She became a social media lead, serve member in District 102. She also became one of the organizing chair in PR Reach Bootcamp 1.0. And last but not least is the speechcraft coordinator. So do you guys notice that these roles are surrounded with the core which called about leadership. So the little girl in 70 years old before that are frustrated because she don't know how to become a good leader. But after 10 years, I believe she had been improved a lot how to become a good leader. And I believe no one is perfect, but when you're willing to improve yourself, you're willing to accept different kinds of like suggestion for your team member, for everyone, and you are work toward your goal. And one thing that I love Toastmaster Joanne share about is she listened carefully all of the comment or any suggestion. She did change her mindset. She even did a conclusion, what's the lesson learned from each activity when she became a leader. And I like her spirit in challenge herself in different fields, such as she want to become a professional MC, and she will be a keynote speaker in Toastmasters as well. So she used her own spirit and influence everyone here. There is two humble suggestions to you. When you using a PowerPoint in your speech and you are sitting in front of your device and I cannot see your body language or your hand gesture during your this section, perhaps I may suggest you can use a pointer when you deliver a speech, because I love your body language and hand gesture when you are deliver your speech. So I enjoy it, but today I didn't notice anything of your body language. And another suggestion is, in your contest, perhaps you can add or you can share with us about what's your biggest challenge when you serve as a leader, or what is your solution or improvement, and what is your growth during you complete your leadership development pathway. So this is my suggestion. And in conclusion, very congratulations to Joanne, who's complete your leadership development pathway in Toastmaster. And I believe your another new journey, another new pathway will lead you to better leadership and others have as well. So thank you so much, and back to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Ying-Yi, for your evaluation. I agree on some of the points that you mentioned. Tell us more about the challenges. If I may provide some suggestions to Joanne, is this speech is talking about your reflection on this path. I believe you spend a bit too much time on talking about the previous, your school time and your college time. That's why you are slightly over time. Cut short on the part and then move into how you began with this path, and along the way, how you built your leadership skills. And from your presentation, I find that a bit too smooth for you in your leadership journey, that I was looking forward those harsh response from your team member. You want to get things done and they don't respond, or you want to call for a meeting, they don't come for a meeting. So in Toastmasters, for the benefit of other members, we look into 8 dimensions of the leadership: communication, interpersonal skills, teamwork and building team, problem solving, motivation, prioritization, as well as reliability. So pick one of that, how that actually put you into test in one of these dimensions. And that will be a very good sharing for all of us to learn from you. All in all, well done, Joanne, and good job for Ying-Yi's evaluation. Can we give all our speakers as well as our evaluator a round of applause, please? Last but not least, I would like to invite the last evaluator of the evening, the Table Topics Evaluator. Can we put our hands together to welcome Table Topics Evaluator, Ng Yi-Chia? Over to you, Yi-Chia.
Thank you. I hope you can hear me well. Let me start my clock over here. Okay, good to see you. I hope you can hear me very well. And let's dive in what we have today. We cannot ignore the fact that today we have 5 people who actually fought a good fight. And they have made make me feel like I'm an alliance with them in the same team. We fight together, and all of us are in one big boat of fighting in a single force. Hello, can you hear me?
Excuse me, Yi-Chia. The humming sound is very loud.
Oh, okay. I think I'm a little bit, I have to go slower this time. All right, my apologies. Okay, let's dive in. The first speaker today, let me share my notes together today. She is none other than Rachel. Okay, Rachel today, now starting from is on the way coming from a highway, especially during Raya. You see together halfway, one person stuck right between of the exit and then exit road, doing left or right. You can see, she made me understand, wow, that person trying to decide where to go. Do I turn in here or do I continue to go straight? That's a problem. And she gave the way, I was going in front of mine. She compared both sides. She gave us her approach of the question is a family or career. She tell you about career, important career. She told you about family, but this, but that. So you got to very carefully before you make a decision. And easily she has a bad both, so that even though you take a career, it's not wrong. And yet if you take family, it's also not wrong. Yet therefore she chose one way, the middle way. So like the people who drive the car stop right in the middle of the junction, then it's wondering left or right, then it goes to the highway, right? Okay, so as you can see my answer sheet over there, easily how she started. She started with, as you know, I am a businesswoman. She's actually introducing herself to the audience, to me, so that now she's I will take a stand from a businesswoman and then even from a career woman at hand. Establishing rapport. So this way I am able to connect with her, drawing closer and able to connect her in this manner. Excellent, wonderful step. You must give her a round of applause for that. And then next also, this career, she mentioned recruiting career. Wow, career is this way, and then she mentioned planning that way. So there's a partner, so she's measuring both sides. So a lot of reason. As we show the whole thing, is very objective. It's a question, she answered it immediately. And then she closed the whole thing with a good statement. This is my answer. Strike a balance. The whole thing is more important. So what's the secret? What's the secret recipe? Striking a balance. Wow, that is the part that she gave the whole thing. So as you can see, the rest of all my little parts again to add over here. One thing in terms of the from visually is the facial expression. Because the whole screen over there, I see one here, so she's very serious. So you broke a curl, wow, very serious person. Then overall, the other thing would be, but however, she's got in both hands, always a lot of movements, always plenty of movement around. So it's always there. So one way I can put on is very objective. You can add, I can add a little zest of personalization. If you add a little personalization, then you can make your body into a more livelier body. So it becomes a lecture becomes a personal conversation. That's another room of challenge that I challenge you to, Rachel. That intonation is all can be done. We go through conversation, your naturally, I believe naturally, your intonation, where you're going to emphasize, where you're going to let it then it will bring up the best of the whole cake, right? So good job to all to you. Okay, let's go and dive the next one. Go round applause to her. Let's see who's the next person. The next person is BC Wong. She came in earlier easily. She started. Also the both side question. Do you answer public holiday? Give or not to give? What is the question? That is the question. So she throw the whole thing easily. Start common ground. As you know, we work hard. So you see everybody, all our working people, no students. So we all work very hard today. So I get to hope, yeah, I work hard, so I get to connect with her back. So it's another way of approach to establish a personal rapport with this. And then easily she threw in the body. We need to make a stand, to rejuvenate. She made a stand and then she continued over there. That's especially one thing that you don't know where to go also, right? So you say, I chose this. We need to have public holiday. Then she explained easily the power of trials. Two ways. One bullet, two ways, two fingers there. More holiday, relationship. And then even two ways, give us another one. Con of having less, of not having enough public holidays. What will happen? So this, she laid out what she gave. And then finally, she wrapped it up nicely that she decided that if public holiday, we get to treat our people better. You deserve public holidays, but so they give you good also. Okay, I will skip too much. So we have body language. If there's anything I can add up into this, would be along the way, I find that's very important because she's thinking. She's observing what's the next point, what's the next point. So the pauses through practice can be put, if you put it in a nice way, then you create more of your weight. You can shift your momentum into certain part of your body, which is more important. So that's important. Wow, that all are awesome. Okay, let's go to the next one. 5 minutes ready. Okay. Then Wong Xingyi over there, she started the idea of wages, yes or no, minimum wages. Again, she started the part. She really know, expert there. For me, I choose this. And she shares the whole thing idea. Wonderful. And she gave her argument. You answer that, it's an argument of the importance of employees. And so for employees, she said, but don't forget about the employers. Then she tells all of them what's the purpose of that. So that's her argument of offering all these alternatives. And I love the way when she closed the whole thing, she not just decide that. She said not necessary, but she gave alternatives. She doesn't leave us, I don't like to be, I believe she doesn't leave us in a darkness. There's no way, and that's it. That's the policy. No, she gives an alternative way to live, which is to give compliments to your employees instead of giving a date. No, wonderful way to live escape now. Being at a wonderful Toastmaster, she had eye contact, face the camera, If there's anything, because the whole face is facing the whole thing, so I need to see her facial expression. The only that is only through the facial expression. That's the only part, and that will enhance the whole thing. So any part of the interview is to make vibrant through that gestures and easily. The whole thing like that, it seems to be very objective, so I didn't hear any personal. But it's fine, it's still rational, thinking from the right brain. Awesome. Okay. Now here comes the top speaker, our guest Yen. Not first. His idea, he just shared. The answer was simply fast, fresh. What have you done for the past couple days? We must give applause to our table topic master today. We just facing people coming in refreshing. Wow, still refreshing, especially those in the traffic jam. There are things that what happened there, and he gave us that. And true enough, he just answered as per the question. I slept, I play game, I watch movies, I visit friends, and I share what the friends about or something. I watch what movie, Doctor Strange, and then he even gives us now I talk all about in the past, what to do, not the future. Tomorrow, what I will do is I'll do this, or that. So that's a strategy. So you must sense a little bit of adding. So he did score in that way. Overall, now there is anything else to add on is because it's so short, you get out of ideas what to do. I also ran out of ideas. I get stuck on no ideas, nothing too much to say. So come back, dive in your secret recipe. I introduced the secret recipe over here. 551 husband. I'm not telling you to marry more. I'm not telling guys to marry even more people are illegal in Malaysia. Don't do that. Okay. So what you can do is easily ask throw in the what and why and how and what and why and how and when and themes. That easily will give you the reason to expand your thing. The details of say watching Doctor Strange. What did you learn from Doctor Strange? How does Doctor Strange change my life? In this picture there. And talking with friends. I was my friends who are running away, who have gone home. I just take those people who left behind, and then you get to establish a good relationship in Klang Valley, in wherever you are over there, in JB. So that is it, expand your story. So easily you can make that wonderfully well. I think from that you can take an overlook. So good. Lastly, Bernard. Bernard's approach is, as you can see here, he made the whole idea being a comical and very uplifting speech. He looked forward, he didn't talk about preaching us about Happy Mother's Day. He talked about not only about education, he talks about the tribute to mothers, and from there he's going to preach on that way. He used his own story. Today is a special day, special day of a restaurant, an event. What event? Specific what event? A restaurant event, and that's when the leader, owner of a person can expand the whole thing. So what he did in his story, I found plot twist. The grocery so touching. Anybody will get touched. My girlfriend will be touched. My mother will be touched. My grandmother will touch. My wife will touch. All those people will get touched. Anyway, the mother said no. The mother said, "What a waste of money!" Wow, that is a wonderful plot twist that he added. He added that easily uplift the whole thing, becomes a comical event. So if there's anything I get out, I think overall it's all perfect. But there is help you to polish a little bit, make your strength brighter, more pronounced. Okay. Which is have your congruent because overall your gestures are open, close, open, close. So we have more congruent to connect with one rose. Like my mother, something like that. Then that will actually add a little more vibrant and through that. Overall, I think you will hit my mark as well. And I would love to hear more than this. And through a little more thing, I can see the next table topic. Over to that's all my things. Congrats to all of the speakers today. Over to you.
Thank you so much, table topics evaluator, Icha. Yeah, Icha being an engineer, you can see his evaluation is very structured, point by point, column by column. That's engineer by profession. Another round of applause for Icha. I would like to invite our timer, Zhijian, to present the timer's report for the evaluation session. Over to you, Zhijian.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So let me share the screen. So for the evaluation session, Toastmaster Goy Lai Hook spoke for 3 minutes and 29 seconds. And Toastmaster Tao Sheng Pu spoke for 3 minutes and 17 seconds. And the last evaluator, Toastmaster Leong Yin Yi, spoke for 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So other than Toastmaster Leong Yin Yi, all are eligible for voting.
Thank you very much, Yi. So, Zoom Master, is there a voting pool to be launched, or there's a Google form to be put in the chat box for voting? Yes, thank you. Thanks, Eve. Please click on the link and vote for best table topic speaker, best speech speaker, as well as best evaluator. All right, let's count down 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much. Moving on in our meeting agenda, I would like to invite the grammarian of the day, one of the die-hard fans of Star Wars, distinguished Toastmaster Meng Tze. Over to you, Meng Tze.
Pleasant evening, everyone. The force is with all of you. Today, a word of the day is alliance, and we have a number of speakers and role players whom I have detected to have used. In case I miss any one of you, please forgive me. But one, we have Joanne mentioned the word alliance, and Bernard have mentioned the word fight the good fight, and Eve have mentioned also successful first in alliance and fight the good fight as well during his TMD role. And our general evaluator CP mentioned also we are in alliance, and Max also mentioned alliance in his speech. And right, that's it. And for the grammarian, this is again is from my observation, so do forgive me if, because there are some might be Malaysian, Chinese, English, and some might treat it as all right. So it's a food for thought. So first we have Noah, and Noah likes to use the words this one when he show another slide, this one and this one. I feel personally you do not need to use the word this one. You can use the word this, like this, rather than this one. I know where this one come from. 这个 is in Chinese. I also tend to use. So try not to use the word this one. Then you cut the one. You got more time to deliver other parts of the speech. And also for the plural, for example, the word skills, it will be good if you can pronounce the word skills, like the S at the back. This will require perhaps you can slow down a bit because you were running like the Shinkansen, the fast train. So I think it might have caused you to miss out to pronounce some words. It will be good if you can slow down a little, like our KTM train, right? Then you get more time to pronounce the word like skills and also other plural words. And also for Max Law, you have mentioned the word you all like. I think it was, you can just mention you like, do you like, rather than you all. I'm not sure why you all need to come together. 你们, I'm not sure whether it comes on the Mandarin word, but you can cut the word you all. You can save time for more words to put in your speech. And also okay, there's also one word you use, no need to tape on themselves. Perhaps you mean no need to record themselves rather than no need to tape themselves, right? I would suggest to use the word no need to record themselves. So, and for Joanne, am I a good leader yet? I'm not sure the word yet is really necessary because it already implies you are not yet a good leader. So could you also cut the word yet? Am I a good leader? Right, rather, I'm not a good leader yet. That is the answer rather than a question. Right? So that is my opinion. Then you can cut one word. You got more time for other words in your speech. And also for No, I think she have left. I think she mentioned I like the public holiday to energetic on life. Perhaps she means to energize our life. And for Sheng Fu, when you mention about the speaker speech, you were mentioning you are, but it was a past tense. Perhaps you can improve by saying you were, because you speak after the speaker, so it's a past tense. And for Ichia, the rest of all, okay, perhaps because the rest of all is like duplicate. The rest of, you can cut the word or. So the rest of, no need the rest of all. Of course, it means the rest of all, right? So just cut the word all. So the rest of will do. And for good quotes, we have a lot of good quotes. For example, Noah, love what you have chosen. For Maxlow, you have mentioned, when you want to do something, just do it. If you don't plan, we plan to fail. Joanne, together, we are a force like a team of Jedi. And also, you also quoted from Colin Powell, effective leaders are made, not born. Bernard, is the thought that counts. And of course, you mentioned, fight the good fight. It is the idiom. And also, Sheng Fu, you have mentioned, keep up the good work. Thank you, everyone. And great to be at your meeting today. May the force be with you. Back to you, General Evaluator, CP.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Meng Tze, for a very detailed grammarian report. Yeah. Perhaps our KTM train is also not slow nowadays. Moving on, I would like to invite our R counter of the day, Toastmaster Rachel Wu, to present her R counter report. Over to you, Rachel.
Good evening, all. If you all see my report,
Yes.
anyone see my report?
Yes, we can see it.
Clear and big enough?
Please enlarge it.
Okay. This is my R counter report for Adeline Chin. 2R, 1 1 so. Foreign English, the ballet 2 times, Adoi 1 time, okay 1 time. For our president, Max Law, R6 10 so 4. I repeat 2 times, okay 1 time. For our TME, if done, 2 times, repeat is 1 time, 2 1 time, table 1 time, foreign language, hello 1 time, okay 1 time, yeah 1 time. Our timer 之间 R12, so 4, yeah 3. For our photographer, PC no scratches. For me, 1 For our grammarian, Meng Tze 7R, 3 so, repeat 1 the. Penalty was exempted. For our grammarian, CP Lau, 2R, repeat our record 1 time. Penalty also exempted. For our first speaker, Noah Ling, 8R, 11 20 so, but 2, repeat the 2, sum of the year 1, 2, 1, okay 7, yeah 6. Speaker 2, Max Law, R4, R3, so 5, repeat of the 1, hour 1, okay 2. For our third speaker, Joanne No Crutches. For our table Toastmaster, Ricasso, 7R, 3 5 So. For our first evaluator, Golai-Hok, 1R, 1 Second evaluator, Tosimpo, 10R. Repeat N1 to your 1. Third evaluator, Leong Ying Ying, 5R. For our table Toastmaster evaluator, Icha, 2 1 OK, penalty exempted. And for our guest, Yan, 11R, 1 1 repeat on 1 time, penalty also exempted. For our Jacob Bernard Wong, repeat on 1 time. This is all my report. Thank you very much. Back to you, TME.
Thank you very much, Rachel, for a very detailed report. And I'm sure some of you will have a good laugh when you listen to how detailed Rachel can be with all the R's and ums captured by her. Moving on, I would like to invite the timer of the day, Toastmaster Lau Zijian, to present the timer report for the overall conduct of the meeting. Over to you, Zijian.
Mic test, mic test. Can everyone hear me? Okay.
Yes, loud and clear.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So, for SAA, Toastmaster Adeline Chin, she spoke for 2 minutes 50 seconds. And for opening address by our President, Max Law, he spoke for 5 minutes 45 seconds. For TME introduction by Toastmaster Yves Tan, he spoke for 9 minutes 49 seconds. For the grammarians report by DTM Immediate Past District Director Meng Tze, she spoke for 5 minutes and 26 seconds. For table topic evaluation by Toastmaster Yicha, he spoke for 11 minutes. And for our counters report by Toastmaster Rachel Wu, she spoke for 3 minutes 6 seconds. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Zijian. Thank you for your report. It is my time to present my General Evaluator report. First of all, congratulations, congratulations to Sutera Utama Toastmasters Club for achieving 10 DCP goals once again, hence achieve the President Distinguished Club status. Yes, open your mic and shout out loud, give ourselves a big round of applause. Well done, everyone.
Yes. Got it.
With such a KPI. Yeah. Moving on, the meeting was started by our Assistant Sergeant at Arms, Adeline. She started to engage the visiting guests, visiting Toastmasters as well as guests, by inviting them to introduce themselves. A very warm gestures by Adeline. Well done on that. And if I may suggest to Adeline, perhaps you may want to play some light music, because while we were waiting for the guests or our members to come in for the meeting, the room was rather quiet. So it would be good to play some light music, or you can share some quotes. I believe I shared this before. Dr. Ralph Sis mainly have about 30, 40 quotes that you can share before you kickstart. So you set the energy level of the meeting, and then Max took over will be much easier for him to continue with a high energy. Nonetheless, well done, Adeline. Moving on, our President, Mr. President, Maxwell. Also a very composed guy. Warm welcome to everyone. And I like how he started his opening address, that he shared his why he joined Toastmasters. He has a goal to achieve, his reason to pursue excellence. So that is a very good reminder and a very good call for an action to all of us, not only members. I believe if we have guests here, they will also agree with you. And I believe your achievement in these 2 years, it is not in just 2 years, I believe it will still counting. And I look forward to have more achievement from you. Looking forward you to achieve level 5 and we all celebrate together with you. So good reminder, set your goals and pursue your excellence. Thank you so much, Max, for reminding us that. Our Toastmaster of the evening, if done, innovative planning 4, I put down a word here, confident. I've seen Eve's presentation earlier on, much earlier, perhaps a few months ago or even last year. I noticed there's one big improvement in him today in this evening's meeting. He is no longer that rush. The way he spoke also very steady and very confident. That's why I would like to commend you that keep this confidence level in you and you will do excellently well in a lot of other meetings, a lot of other events that coming to you. And you introduced, because you said there's no guests and then no other people, you want to skip the Toastmaster history, and you started to introduce Star Wars history and the creator of Star Wars, George Lucas. Thank you for sharing that, because I do not know who George Lucas is that. If I may suggest, if after telling us the story of Star Wars, after telling us how tough this George Lucas was in pursuing his dream, try to link it, try to relate it to Toastmasters. You know, it was a good matching. While Eve talked about that, set your goals, pursue your excellence, and you talk about George Lucas, and at the end of your speech or at the end of the presentation, link them, relate them to Toastmasters learning journey. You may even relate that to President's quote, yeah, what I mentioned, set goals, pursue your goals with whatever desire that you have. Then your introduction of Star Wars will carry a lot more value to us. Yes, Star Wars, that's why the theme of May the 4th be with us, and fighting as well as alliance, relate them and then blend it into a very good message to all of us in the room here. Well done, Eve. Can we give Eve a round of applause? And this evening, I noticed we have Zhijian as a first timer. Can we give them a big round of applause taking up the role in a Toastmasters meeting as a first timer? So my advice to you, Zhijian, this is not the last one. I believe you heard it from me during the Switchcraft. This is only the beginning, and I look forward to you to excel your leadership skills, to excel your presentation skill in more Toastmasters meeting to come. And our other role players, the grammarian, the R counter, that is the spirit of leadership that they demonstrated. They have been listening so attentively, catching all the excellence words, catching all the words that we need to improve on, the sentences structure that we need to improve on, and present to us. So the report from R counter, besides the penalty, actually it gives you a reminder. Let's do it better the next round. And the report from grammarian also highlight to us what are the good words, good phrases and sentences that some of us have used, and we can try to use them in our upcoming speeches. All in all, can we give a round of applause to all our 3 role players in our meeting this evening? Thank you, Zhijian, thank you, Meng Tze and Rachel. The speaker, the prepared speech speaker this evening, all of them are completing their level respectively. A round of applause to you guys. Well done. And don't stop there. Keep up the good work, and we shall look forward to listening to more speeches from you guys. And our evaluator has also done their job very diligently. Like Hop, I've seen you improve from the very first evaluation that you did versus today. Your observation was much more clear this round, and you get to the point that what you want to observe from the speech, and you suggest accordingly. So that was, I don't call it a whitewash evaluation from you. So that is a good point that we should learn. And always bear in mind, the evaluation is to help our speaker. It is not to shine ourselves. So catch the essence of the speech, tell them where they have done well, and suggest where they can improve on. Good job on that, Lai Hop, Sheng, as well as Ying Yi. All have done your job diligently. And come to our table topic master, Kasu. Good job for you. You brought us through the session pretty smoothly. So Kasu, I would like to suggest to you, when we introduce table topic session, we always said this is a very exciting session. Let's challenge the table topic stage and be part of it. Your voice was a little bit too calm this evening. So do like how our table topics evaluator Icha do. Be more exciting and try to create the interest from our audience to take part in the table topics. Also, try to tell us what is the objective of table topic session, because we have table topic session every meeting. When we have guests like Rong Quan and also Yan, perhaps they don't know why. Besides exciting, what else? So tell them the objective. It is the session for us to learn impromptu speaking skills. You don't give a topic earlier on. You only be given the topic there and then, and you try to explain or provide your thoughts. You have 2 minutes and so on. So try to explain the objective. And the third suggestion I want to give to you is try to make the topics shorter. For example, do you support to have more holidays? 8 words, that's enough. Rather than, do you agree that Malaysian government to have more holidays? Because those audience comes in may not be Malaysian, they may be other countries, citizens. So make it short and simple so that, and it also provide more imagination for the speaker to try to tell their thoughts, tell their ideas. Yeah. Nonetheless, keep up the good work, Kasu. Can we give Kasu a round of applause? Last but not least, our table topics evaluator, the usual evaluator that I know, very exciting, very energetic. Yeah, but one suggestion to you, Icha, time is never your concern, I know that, but still, I would like you to look into time management, because you are way beyond the time limit given to you, 6 minutes versus 11 minutes. Yeah. But I like how you're being so observant, and I believe some of the members requested from you the format that you do, so that they want to learn more from you. All in all, thank you for having me. I have the last note for Sutera Utama Toastmasters Club. This is May, and we all know that election is coming. For those who are ready to take up the club exco, who are ready to go for the district officer role, fight the good fight. We are all in alliance to help each other, to improve each other. And may the force be with you. Thank you so much. I shall hand over the control back to Toastmaster of the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster CP, for such a great general evaluation. And I gained so much value, not just from your speech evaluators or language evaluator, but as well as from you, from all these meticulous sharings, wonderful insights. And I received some of the applause from you. Okay, now let me to announce our best speaker of today. Make a guess, who is our best prepared speech speakers? Drum roll. Who Who is our president, Max Low? Zoom master, can you please spotlight our president with himself on this Best Speakers Award? Okay, can I have Sergeant at Arms Adeline's help to take the photo on your count?
So sorry, may I know together TME, right?
Can we have our immediate past district director Meng Tze on stage as well? Yes.
All right. Together TME, right, Joe Master? All right, please. Okay, I will count 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And next, our best table topic speakers is Bernard Wong, Innovative Planning Level 3, our Jagu. Congratulations to Bernard. He won
All
the
right.
topic on Mother's Day.
Okay, all right. 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you.
Yay. Last but not least, who is our best evaluator of today? Our Toastmasters, Sheng. Yay. Congratulations, Tor.
All right, please prepare. 3, 2, smile. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Adeline. And next, I would like to pass control to our club president for his closing address. And may the force be with you, Mr. President.
All right, thank you, our Toastmaster of the evening. Before that, do we have any special announcement you would like to give?
Not really. I don't want to repeat the annual conference again and again. I believe many of our members know about it. Know about that.
Okay. Once again, fellow Toastmaster ladies and gentlemen, now it's a session for the very end, and we are going to end today's this meeting. All right. Also, this is a session where we can hear a lot of the feedback and the sentiment from our recipient Toastmaster and our guests. First one, may I invite our immediate past district director Meng Tze to share with us how do you feel about this meeting.
Yes, I love how the meeting going on. You're able to have 3 speakers and 5 table topics within 2 hours. Is amazing. Your ability to keep to time with so many interesting statements and also activities all within 2 hours. I congratulate the club for you are truly a president distinguished club by words, deeds and action. So today is also the time to celebrate. Congratulations to every one of you, and I look forward to see you in person at the Saru, which is not too far for most of you residing in Johor. I'm from KL. I'm also going. It takes me 6-7 hours drive there because you have to go from east from there. So you are in Johor, so no reason for me not to see you there. So I'll see all of you at the Saru on 27 to 29 May. May the force be with you. Back to you.
Thank you, Meng Tze. It is our club's honor to have you today with us. All right, may I have our second resident Toastmaster, who is from IEM Toastmaster Club, Yi Chia. Would you like to share something about today's meeting?
I think my line is still good, I believe. Okay, good. I think I must say, wonderful start for this year. Congratulations to all of you. Each one deserves something a part of this little club, this big giant club here. So continue the fight. Keep on fighting. And I think, what about today? You have gathered quite a lot of giants. I thought, wow, so I look at CP now, I really hear about big giants, but I thought you yourself are the giant. Give yourself a round of applause. Okay. So that's all I can share today. Back to you. Good vibes. Good vibes.
Thank you, Chia, for your sharing. Fight in a good fight. I think the next one can we invite our also receiving Toastmaster from SIMA, Lisa. Yeah, would you like to share something to us about today? What do you feel?
Oh, hi everyone. I would say that the role players today are really awesome, fabulous, as they are really meticulous, as they can give detailed and well-structured evaluations and feedbacks on the respective speakers. So I really love the ambience of Sutera Utama Toastmasters Club, and I will attend the meeting in the subsequent meetings. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. We are looking forward to see you again. In our next meeting will be the physical meeting in Sutera Utama. So feel free to join us. All right. And I think today we have one few guests, Yan and Rongquan, but Yan already offline, and Rongquan just off also. I think Rongquan also maybe feel a bit shy. It's okay. Later on we will talk to them. And last but not least, who is our club mentor, CP? CP, just thought you had shared quite a lot of joys from your general evaluation. Anything you want to add on?
Okay, I enjoyed the meeting very much. So perhaps the current term exco will start looking into the succession plan and keep up the good work to bring the club to the new height next term. That's all I want to see. Sutera Utama. Yeah.
Thank you, our Sifu. So all right. So we are looking forward to who is our next escort team. All right. So the next one. Okay. Right now, actually, today we have 3 speakers that has been completed their pathway level. So all the certificates for information will be presented during the physical meeting. So stay tuned. If you want to get your certificate, make sure you come to our physical meeting. All right. And the next one will be today. I don't know whether you all have been noticed. We have, and this is not here already. Okay, we have our new Toastmaster, Meng Tze, who is from Speechcraft, and he had done a really good job. I can say as a timer, everything was very detailed, was very on time. And please give a big round of applause to Meng Tze. Then we are done really. And okay, from our ladies and gentlemen, and next physical meeting, we are going to have one dignified sessions, which is the new member inductions ceremony. So please, I urge our club, all the members and our new members, please to join us in our next physical meeting. So let us be the witness to see this, to welcome our new members in our next physical meeting. All right, so now it's about to the end. I would like to say, Sutera Utama Toastmasters Clubs is an alliance where everybody is affecting each other positively, progressively, and respectively. And we are sharing the force of integrity, sharing the force of excellent pursuance, and we are sharing the force of the servant leaders. So may the force of Sutera Utama Toastmasters Club be with you in the next term and any time future. No, not just in Toastmasters, but also in your life. All right. Now it's about 10:06. We are a bit over time. Okay. Thank you. See you all. I shall adjourn today's meeting. Bye. Bye. See you all again. Bye bye.